that? It's the Seattle Seahawks, that's who it is, hosting the NFC Championship game next week versus the San Francisco 49er Carolina Panther winner, which will take place tomorrow. The Seahawks were all over the visiting New Orleans Saints in the first half. They took a 16-point lead into the locker room and then jumped on the back of Marshawn Lynch, who ran to the tune of 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lynch sealed the deal with a 31-yard touchdown scamper toward the end of this game, basically put it on ice. The Saints had a little bit of a valiant comeback at the end, scoring a touchdown, converting an onside kick, but the game ended with a 10-second runoff following an illegal forward pass by one of the Saints receivers. So this game really wasn't as close as the score. The Seahawks controlled this game all the way. You got to give credit to this defense. It's something to behold. It'll be interesting when the 49ers come to town. They're going to have to generate a little bit more passing offense if they want to beat Kaepernick and the 49ers. That's should they get past Carolina tomorrow. So there you have it, 23-15. Seahawks eliminate the New Orleans Saints, Who Dat Nation, led by Sean Payton / the cheater, who basically had his guys fake injuries all week last week against the Eagles. But I digress. He doesn't deserve to be in the Super Bowl. He beat up on an old Brett Favre, taking 15-yard penalties in the NFC Championship game. Because that's the kind of guy he is. He doesn't deserve to be in the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks do. Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck, these new quarterbacks coming up, they're going to show Peyton Manning and the old boys how to do it. Although I wouldn't sleep on Tom Brady, who's had an incredible year with a team around him, which is not very impressive. They went 12-4 once again. I don't know how they do it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Seahawks taking on the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That would be an interesting matchup for sure, with Pete Carroll, the ex-coach of the New England Patriots, versus the new star, of course, Bill Belichick, who's been around for more than a decade now, going head-to-head. That's something to think about. Seattle Seahawks, their defense, their safety Earl Thomas, who, by the way, was the recipient of an interesting comment by TV commentator John Lynch. John Lynch, formerly of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tampa 2 defense, a great safety in his own right, admitted to having a man crush on Earl Thomas. And you got to give Earl Thomas his props. He deserves for Lynch to have a crush on him because he's that good. He comes up, he makes all these tackles, he separates receivers from the football, he intercepts the ball. He's got an all-around game, and this guy's a little small type of a guy. He's not big and strapping like Lynch, so I'm sure Lynch marvels at this guy. So, Seattle Seahawks versus the winner of tomorrow's game in Carolina, Cam Newton versus Colin Kaepernick. I can't wait. But tonight, let's sit back and enjoy the New England Patriots in a rain-soaked Gillette Stadium, hosting Andrew Luck and the Colts.